Hi everyone, it's Rachel here, and I'm just popping by for your personal angel message for, let's say this covers the next few days. I'm Rachel Scoltock, I'm an angel medium, and every week I give you a message for the week ahead. And I also, when I've got time between my readings and my workshops and my classes, I pop in to allow you to pick your own card in so that you get a more personal message. So this week we're using a Kyle Gray deck, which is the Angel Guides, the Angel Guide Oracle, which are rather lovely, the orange cards. And we're also using the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck, which the lid I haven't got, but Sword of Light by Radley Valentine. So let's shuffle them a little bit. And what I want to do today is tune into your intuition, not into your logical mind, not into your worries, not into your stress. You know, when you have something that you need guidance for, just one thing that you would like some answers about. And while I'm shuffling, I want you to take some deep breaths and get yourself into a state that feels like you're detaching from overthinking, overanalyzing, worrying, trying to figure it all out by yourself. And just for the next 10 minutes, you're going to hand this over to your angels. You're going to trust that there's a higher force, a voice of wisdom, guidance, healing that understands your situation, who sees it from a higher perspective and can see the path that you need to take. And you're going to connect with that rather than your busy mind. And I'm noticing more than ever, especially at the moment, people are so detached from their intuition and their soul selves. And that means they're going into that kind of back brain. We call it the reptilian brain, not in a woo-woo sense, but it's like our ancient brain. It's the reactor, the warrior, the overthinking, the snap. That's not where you find your intuition. Your intuition is in another part of your brain, and it's in your body. It's in your soul, but you access it by detaching from that fear mind. Hi, Turtle. Saskatchewan. Have I said that right? Saskatchewan, Canada. So I want you for this session that you're here with me right now is to, even if you don't really believe in angels, you don't really believe in your own abilities, detach from that chitter chatter of your negative mind and come into knowing. There is a knowing that you have come through every problem in your life so far, right? You've come through difficult things. You've come through things that you thought you would never get through. You've had problems to solve that you just thought, why me? You've survived all of that up until now. And you have dealt with amazing things. You have done amazing things. You are creative, you're loving, you're kind. You've got all these different aspects to you. But when you're in stress and you're in fear, you're not connected to those aspects. You forget about those. You forget about your achievements and your wonderful things that you've done and the experiences you've had and the people that love you. And you just sort of go, it all narrows down into this kind of horrible little point. So I want to get you out of that, to connect with the divine loving angels who are always with you, but you don't always know that they're with you because of how you're focused. And my job on this planet is to help people, to help you to connect with your angels and to understand that you do have intuition, you do have a soul inside of you that is pure love and light. And there is a way through whatever challenge that you face right now, whatever goal you have, there's a path to the happy fruition of it. And it might not turn out exactly how you think it will, but it will turn out probably even better when you start to connect with that part of yourself and you let go of the fear, the negative thoughts, the beating yourself up, the judgment, the resentments, and those sort of things, and just come into the moment and connect with your soul. So think about something that you would love to have some guidance for. And bear in mind that this is not a private session. This is a group session. So you will get a sign, a clue, and it might open the whole door, or it might just be a stepping stone through the door, or it might open it a crack. This is going to help you today. But someone said to me last week, oh, I asked this question and now I'm even more confused. And sometimes when we give the angels big questions, you know, how am I going to resolve this enormous problem? There are multiple steps that we have to take, and our guidance comes one step at a time. And when we've completed, you know, it's like walking along a dark pathway in the night with a torch. You can only see what's in front of you each step, right? So you just have to trust that when you take that step, the next step will come, that there will be a path there for you to follow. And it's the same with the angels. We have to walk sometimes in the dark, trusting, following each step, each breadcrumb as it comes to the fruition of our big dreams, our big goals, our big challenges coming to resolution. And so you know, sometimes people think, all right, why didn't that card solve all my problems? And we can't ask that. We can just ask for divine assistance. And that's my intention for you today. Hi, Erica. You're most welcome. Thank you for being here. And that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So let me know if you're watching. I can see there's a few people watching. Oh, by the way, I got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this week. It's been on my, it's been something I hadn't focused on it. I've got 17,700 people on Instagram. You know, numbers don't matter really, but you know, it's nice to know that people are watching your stuff. I've got 3,500 on Facebook, and I only ever had like 200 or 300 on YouTube. And then this last few months, I've been like trying to get it up to 1,000, and I hit 1,000. Yay! So thank you, everybody. So let's ask the angels for guidance. And as I shuffle each deck, I'm asking that you get the clearest guidance you can possibly get. And I can turn over a card from the top of each. All right. Hi, Joe. So ask your question, dear angels. Please give me a little bit of guidance, just some guidance today for this situation, and only choose one situation, because obviously we can't really ask our angels to give us like guidance on like 3 different things using one card. Like, we have to kind of, you know, different question, different card. So just one question. Take a deep breath. Thank you, angels. Thank you for being here. I'm suspending my doubts right now, and I am asking for guidance. And then as you open your eyes, decide whether you're more attracted to the blue or the orange. And then I'm going to show you the orange card first. And this, look at this. This makes me think Archangel Michael straight away. So if you're new to angels, Archangel Michael is the angel of protection. He carries a sword that he clears away the cords of fear, negativity, the things that attach us to stuff that's not good for us. And he also helps us detach from the past. You know, sometimes we get stuck in the past. But here he's showing his purple wings and his beautiful cloak. So he also lends us his cloak of protection when we feel vulnerable. And on this message, the wording on this card is take a step back. So sometimes we benefit from stepping away from our problems, even just for an hour or half an hour, and stop trying to figure it all out. Get grounded, do something, watch a movie, do something that makes you laugh, go for a walk in nature. Call a good friend, but not to talk about your problem. Just detach, take a step back from it. And that allows the angels to intervene. You know, sometimes we're saying, please, angels, please, angels, please, angels, help me, help me, help me. And then we try to interfere ourselves because we're trying to figure it out ourselves as well. And the angels haven't got room to come in and help you because you kind of overthink it. So take a step back, ask for the angelic protection of Archangel Michael, and when you come back to your situation, you'll likely have an answer. So this really is a message to surrender. It may be that if you're having a conflict of some kind, that you need to take a step back and perceive everybody else's opinions, respect them, even if you don't really understand them or if you don't really agree with them. Taking a step back, you know, remember, ego wants to be right. Ego wants to win. ego is push, push, push. Your higher self wants to be kind. Your higher self wants peace. And sometimes when we let go of our end of the tug of war rope, there's nothing for the other people to pull on. And therefore, things sort of start to settle down a little bit. So this was the orange card if you were attracted to that one. If you chose the blue card, we got this one. Now, I love this. This is all about intuition. And this is saying you can trust your intuition because you're spot on. But this is a celebratory, a joyful card. It's like if you've been thinking, okay, I think I know the solution, or I know which way I'm going to go. I'm making decisions. And then, you know, the old ego comes in and makes you second guess it. You're like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should ask someone else. Maybe, and then you don't know what to do because you're frozen. You're paralyzed by indecision. The angels are saying, trust yourself. You don't need to canvass anybody anymore. If you've come up with a solution, an answer, or something that you really want to do, you can trust that because us angels are up here speaking to you. So sometimes what you think is your own thoughts is actually your angels. They're influencing your thoughts. They're creating synchronicities and signs, not in a toxic kind of controlling way. If you imagine that you've got intuition, and it's like a speaker, right? An amplifier. The angels use your intuition to amplify what it is that they want to bring your attention to. So, you know, you might walk in a bookstore and you see a row of books, but one book just seems to be going beep, beep, beep at you, or it falls out on the floor, or you see it 3 times. 3 different people show you this book. That's the angels. They're drawing your attention to those things. You know what happened to me today, which was really fun? I really couldn't focus this morning. I have a list as long as my arm of things to do, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I was feeling a bit headachy and weird. So I listened to my angels and they said, go out. So I went for a walk. I sat in the sun. I wrote in my journal. I read my book. And then as I was driving home, I felt a lot better. And I could see the car in front of me had something dangling off of its bumper. It had a great number plate. It was 888. Abundance number, and it was a white feather that was hanging off the bumper on something. I don't know if it was a cobweb, and then it broke off and it flew and it hit my windscreen. So that is a way that the angels get our attention. They, you know, I could have just not been looking at the car in front of me. I could have just been driving along, but I noticed it because the angels helped me to notice it. They magnified it. So the angels are celebrating with you because they're saying you've made a breakthrough. You've had a thought, an idea, an inspiration that's going to move you forward. You can trust your purpose. You can trust your strong feelings and your passions. You're okay to be on that path. Keep going. Keep asking for guidance. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you. Thank you. So those are your messages for today. Oh, that's another card. Those are your messages for today. Now, I didn't pull that card, but this one just insists on coming out. I accidentally picked it up. I don't know how. And this says, welcome abundance into your life. Isn't that funny? Because I was just telling you about the number plate. Angel number 888 means infinite abundance. The angels are bringing you infinite abundance. So this is a bonus message for you, for everybody watching. Welcome abundance into your life. Look at this. This is Archangel Michael. And he's showering you with golden coins. So have you been asking for infinite abundance? Have you been affirming abundance? Abundance comes to me easily and frequently. I welcome new opportunities, new beginnings, new abundance, new prosperity into my life right now. I declare all of my barriers and blocks have dissolved and crumbled away. I now move easily and effortlessly into the life that I desire and deserve. And so it is. Start saying your affirmations because that opens the gate for abundance for you. I love this. So let me know if those cards resonated with you. We ended up with 3 rather than 2. So you can take all of them as yours if you want, or you can pick and choose which one is yours. Thank you so much for being here. You saw 888 today as well, Monica. That's awesome. There you go. It's a sign. There's no such thing as a random coincidence. It's not an accident, right? So I hope you're having a wonderful week. I am running a beautiful workshop coming up with the angels, with Archangel Raphael, who's the healing angel, all about opening up your intuition. It's going to include a guided, channeled healing and clearing with Archangel Raphael to clear away blocks, fears, cords, lower energies, saboteurs, anything that's holding you back. And we're going to be clearing the third eye so that to help you to be more visual, to get visual loving signs and visions, to be able to see the angels and just to wake up your intuitive channels. You know, the third eye is the energy center that is associated with all of your intuitive channels. You know, there's clear clairvoyance, clear seeing, which obviously is the third eye, clear hearing, which is clairaudience, clairsentience, which is clear feeling, empaths. Where are my empaths? The angels talk to you through your feelings. And claircognizance, which is clear knowing, where you get a message come in. Now, not many people realize that the third eye is associated with all of those, because what we see, feel, hear, and know, sometimes, just like me seeing that feather today, I could have ignored it and just gone, oh, it's just a feather. I could have not seen it. But when your third eye is open, you pick up on the messages that the angels are trying to get to you. Your awareness expands. And that's what we're doing in this workshop. This is about helping you to awaken your spiritual gifts, working with the sweetest archangel of them all. I mean, I love all the archangels with all my heart, and I love Archangel Michael, I work with every day, but Archangel Raphael is a sweetheart. I can't explain to you what a sweetheart he is. He's just the gentlest, sweetest energy, but he's so powerful because he's the angel of healing. And he helps us to clear away disease, injury, suffering, pain, emotional, mental, and physical. But he's also the angel that helps us with our vision, physical and spiritual. So I'm going to be teaching you some exercises in that class. It's a Zoom class on Friday the 8th of November, which is the 7th in the evening in the USA. And Australia time, it's 10 a.m. on a Friday. It's a 90-minute Zoom. I'm going to take you through a workshop with some of my practices for opening your third eye that you can use after the class to continue to work on your intuitive channels. And we're going to have a deep connection with Archangel Raphael, do some healing, do some clearing, clear those blocks. You know, let me know, are you a person that watches, maybe you enjoy like watching things on YouTube, or you watch like crime, or you've been watching some news articles lately and it's been like, oh no, go away. And you can really feel it. You can feel the impact of the fear that you're picking up from the things that you're watching or listening to. And so we're really going to focus in that workshop. It's only 67 Australian dollars, it's about 40 US. We're going to focus on clearing the toxins that we pick up, because your third eye is like a video camera. It's like a recorder. And we're really going to clear on pulling out negative things that you've seen, traumatic things that you've seen, and nightmares, negative thoughts. We're going to go deep and clear all of those toxins out of your chakras, so that you're not covered in this kind of veil of darkness. You know, when we've been kind of exposed to a lot of fear, negativity, people being mean, trolls, people saying scary things, it starts to, the sensitive people start to feel really awful, and it starts to affect your thoughts, it starts to affect your manifestations, your abundance, and it affects you on a deep level. And so we're going to put a stop to all that. We're going to do some deep clearing, protection, so that you're starting from a clear slate, and we're also working on those intuitive levels. So let me know if that resonates with you. Hi, Miss Justice 1111. I do private readings. I'm in Australia, so I charge Australian dollars, but it converts to wherever you're. Where are you from? So my readings for half an hour is 297 Aussie dollars, which is about 180, I think, in the US. And it's about twice that for an hour, or a little under twice that for an hour. Canada. So I think Canadian dollars are pretty on par with Aussie dollars, I think. So you can go to my website, rachelscoltock.com, and have a little look at all my offerings and readings. And the class that we're doing on the 8th of November is 67 Australian dollars. So Turtle chose the first card, feeling overwhelmed and heavy about certain situations. Yeah, time to surrender. You know what? When I was feeling a bit ick this morning, I really felt that myself. Like I felt like I'm just carrying a lot of heavy stuff that isn't really mine. So yeah, time to surrender it. Imagine the angels coming down with a basket, and you can put all of your fears, worries, concerns, anything you know that you're carrying in the basket, and then ask them to take it up, and you'll feel so much better. I've actually got a free meditation in my angel library, which is on my website. You just put your email in, and it opens up the page with the meditations. I think there's 6 meditations in there, and one of them is called "Surrender Your Fears and Surrender Something to Your Angels." I can't remember. It's my meditation, but I can't remember. So today, Thursdays and Fridays are my readings day, where I do all my client readings. So it's been quite a busy couple of days. All right, my lovelies, I hope you can join me for the Activate Your Spiritual Vision workshop and spiritual activation on the 8th of November. The link is in the comment or in the captions of the comments. And otherwise, you'll see me on Monday for the angel readings for the week ahead. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you to everybody who clicked follow or subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching on. And angel blessings. Remember that angels are there. Ask them for help with anything that you're struggling with or anything that you would like to bring into your life. They're right there beside you. Loads of love to you. You take care. Bye.